So at this point, we've got our roller and we've done some modifications to it. We've added color, we've put some fillets on it, and hopefully you have at least a hex or some shape sticking out of it, and you may or may not have added fillets to the ends of that. All right, so we've got it kind of in this stage. What we're going to do next is we're going to learn how to do a circular hole pattern. And it's similar to the rectangular pattern that we did formerly in the 1, 2, 3 block. And to do so, we're going to start by going Create Sketch. And we want to pick up this donut shape right here. I don't recommend that you do the one that's down in here. Oftentimes it doesn't work. Again, I'm not sure why on this particular shape it doesn't want to do it. But we want this one right here. So choose your donut, click on it, and your drawing should flip so that we're looking at it head on. Just understand that we're drawing right in here. We're not on the tip of the part right here or down below it. We're going to choose the circle tool. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hover over the center point right here. You may get a blue box or a blue circle. It just depends. You're not going to click, just hover. That's setting up a snap that is going to track. And you'll notice I have a thin blue line following me. That's locked to it. You'll notice that it sticks to it. I want you to place the center point of your circle approximately in between the inner and outer rings of the donut. Doesn't have to be perfect, just set it there. And when you move away, your circle should be about in that location. And we want it to be 0.25 inches, so a quarter of an inch, 0.25. That's what we want to set first. We're going to wind up creating 8 circles, but we're going to do it using the circular pattern tool. To do that, we're going to go up to Create. We're going to come down here and choose Circular Pattern. Click on that. And when we click, it's asking us for objects. We want to choose the rim of the circle. So don't click in it. Don't click on that white center point because it will actually only do the center points. And then you want to choose the rim or the blue part of the circle. Click on it once. It should turn into a thick blue line. Then we're going to go up here in our menu and choose Center Point Select. We don't want this center point. We want the center point of our actual part, which is right here. There's a white dot. Click on that once. You should see 3 circles appear. If you see 3 circles, that's awesome. That's what you want. We're going to simply type 8, or if you mess up here in quantity, you can change this to 8. Let's try that again. And you'll notice I now have 8 circles. Click OK, and you may hit Finish Sketch. I suggest that you hit the house button so that you can see this in 3D. Zoom in. Now we're going to choose Extrude. Remember that we can extrude multiple objects at one time, so I want every single one of these 8 circles. You might not be able to pick up this back one right here. To do that, hover over your view cube and choose one of the corners. It'll turn a little bit. You can pick up that 8th one. And at this point, we want to cut the holes the whole way through. So I'm going to choose the arrow. Just click and drag it down through so that it cuts. And then choose OK. What you should wind up with is exactly what I have on screen. Your holes should go the entire way through. And there should be 8 of them. And if I turn this and flip it down, you'll notice they are cut the whole way through. That's what we're going to do for this step. In the following step, I'm going to teach you how to place hardware inside of these holes.